THEMOSHOW Chicago. That's right. That's what you see in the big windy city right now. The city of gangsters, concrete jungle. This is what you're seeing right now. The big windy. We got some snow tonight. They say anywhere from 3 to 8 inches by tomorrow. That's what the meteorologists say. But before we get started, I want to thank everybody that's out there in the chat room for being here, because you could have been somewhere else doing something else with someone else. But we thank you for being here. It is magnificent here tonight. It seems to be that time of the season. What are you doing? Is there snow in your location? They say, like I said, it can be, sorry about that. It can be pretty great out here. 3 to 8 inches is nothing here in the city of Chicago. And if you can't drive into 3 to 8 inches, well, you need to stay off the road tonight. Yeah. How you all doing? I know I haven't did a live maybe in about a week, but I've been traveling. I've been on the road or on a plane. Yeah. You only live once, or do you? Because there are some who say that you live every day, but you only die once. Well, whatever one's concept is, I say live for today. Live for today and let tomorrow take care of itself. And speaking of taking care of one's self, scientifically and medically, I don't know if you all have seen the information in regards to what I'm about to say, but all of those vitamins, since that we're talking about healthy things, all of those vitamins and cough solutions that they give you in Walgreens and Rite Aid, which I think Rite Aid was supposed to be shut down in New York. I used to live in New York City. Yeah, and Rite Aid got shut down, okay? There's no more Rite Aid, at least it should be. But needless to say, all of those vitamins and those cough solutions that you used to buy for decongestion or whatever, symptoms that you had that you thought required you to go and purchase those medications or vitamins, like I said. But do you know that those vitamins and those cough syrups, according to science, really didn't do you any good? No good at all. So it was like a waste of your money. How many millions of Americans believe that the cough syrup would help you? How many Americans believe that those vitamins help you? But if you clearly look on the back of a vitamins bottle, whether it be, look at us here in Chicago right now. Whether it be a Geritol or Whatever vitamin, one a day, those things give you osteoporosis. Yes, osteoporosis, yeah. The very same thing that they are supposed to prevent you or from what you are thinking, they are supposed to prevent you from having or a great possibility of not. Oh, wow. The streets is crazy, you all. Driving along. I'm sorry about that. I'm got to watch where I'm going at the same time, okay? But all of those One-A-Days and Geritol's and Centrums and all of that stuff, that don't help you. And if you look on the back of the bottle, once again, you will find that these products are not FDA approved. Y'all think about that. Yeah, we're in Chicago right now, baby. I know you all just saw me in Colorado, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota. Now I'm back home. It's a great day. Look at this here. A great night. Downtown Chicago. I'm not going to tell you where I'm at right now. But those of you who are in Chicago, you already know where I'm at. Okay? You already know where I'm at. How have you all been doing during this shutdown? What is like day 37, 38, maybe 40? The longest in U.S. history for this shutdown. And where I'm at right now, it looks like a ghost town. I'm at a red light, but who is this here? Avenue, we are closed. I don't know. Chicago, you from? Man, I'm downtown right now. Look at that. Maybe if I go toward Wrigleyville, okay, which is back north, okay. I don't know what this guy is doing in front of me right now. Yeah, y'all know where I'm at. I'm gonna try to park somewhere so I can get out and talk to you all. But the shutdown is nuts. It has gotten so nuts that even Donald Trump has said that the Republicans are the blame for the shutdown. We already know that. First he blames the Democrats, and then he blames the Republicans. When all along, it was the Republicans' idea and strategy in the first place to do this. Once again, if you got the power, that means you have the control. So, if the Republicans had the power, well, that's what or who called the plays, not the Democrats. Even Donald Trump had to admit to that. It has gotten so bad in the Donald Trump administration. Yeah, y'all see that bus is not in service right now. It's not in service right now. But it's all good. The administration, according to the citizens of the country, the administration sucks. And no one can deny that. Even if you are a right-wing, fan. They are even arguing among themselves right now. But we're not here to talk about them right now because we know they are screwed up. But all of you out there who got family members whom you love, whom you may cherish, go check on them. Go check on them. Do y'all know where we're at right now? With those in Chicago? Do you know right now? I know you know where I'm at right now. My Chicago fans. My Chicago viewers. My Chicago subscribers. Or anyone who has been to the city and spent some time here, you know exactly where I'm at. It's a great night tonight. I had no conversation in mind except real talk about the city, about America, and where do we go from here? Where do we go from here, seeing that we are in the state of the condition in which we are? Do you all continue to rely upon people who don't like you to support you and take care of you? Do you still think that way? I wouldn't if I was you. All people of like-mindedness, those who are awakened, and it doesn't matter what color you are in regards to the crayon box. This is how the machine has millions of us divided here in this country, but not in this country. I would say trillions of people across the world. Yeah. 100. Do you stand with righteousness? Or do you stand with unrighteousness? I was about to make a right turn here, but I couldn't. It's beautiful outside. I need to find a place to park. I'm not going to take to my residence down here, but, you know, I have a location for us. It's just that we're in the snow. And I love the snow because it's quiet outside. No mass people, no mass problems, no ICE, no National Guards, no feds. And this is what happens down here in Chicago on a night like tonight. It's a Sunday night. A lot of people are trying to get some rest to go to work in the morning. Me, I'm having a great time at home in the city. The city that I grew up in. The city that helped reared me and learn how to survive in the machine. Yeah, this city right here. The Big Windy. We're gonna find a park so we can do what we need to do here. Let me park it. Yeah, y'all see, ain't nothing over there. That's right, ain't nobody here. Big Windy, baby. Yeah. Give me a minute. I'm gonna get out. No sweat. Okay. I'm sure y'all can hear the L, the train. If you can't, that's what it is. I decided to pull over right here. Give me a minute. I'm coming. I need to get some candy out of my pocket, okay? Then I reverse this camera. Just give me a minute. I'm coming. Let me let this window out. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? We're in a big window, you all. Yeah, we have to con everything, okay? 100. And it is a fantastic night out here. Where are you all at? What do you all think about, once again, this shutdown? How you all doing? Are you all receiving your SNAP benefits yet? I gotta wipe my screen off to keep it from going crazy, okay? I'm gonna try to cover it. Yeah, we're in the big windy, baby. All day. That's the train tracks right there. Y'all see the trains? Yeah, right there. Y'all see that? Yeah, that's what we call the L. You all call it the subway in New York or the train. We call it the L. Whereas you all say, let's go smoke a L. This is the real L. Right here. Right behind me. Snowy. What a beautiful night. Big windy. What a way to welcome myself back home from being in a 85, 90 degree weather. Yeah, just got back yesterday, okay? But this is what it is. And I'm gonna show you what it looked like on the other side. That's what it looks like. Downtown Chicago. When I was driving early, I was on the main streets. Well, and you know, whether it was Michigan or Columbus Drive or Randolph, which I just gave you all a tour of. And, you know, as it says right there, no public restrooms, okay? Because we here, we know how to get. See the train over here? It's about to cross you right now. Yeah, baby. What y'all saying out there? Snow. I don't get snow. Where you from? Baby Saja. Downtown Queen Bee. Joseph Johnson. Christian Torma. Eli 214. Juan Gonzalez. I don't know what that name is. It's Capri something. Capri, okay? Number 2 with the crown. We're in Chicago. Where in Chicago you from? From the west side of Chicago. That's where I grew up at. But right now we're downtown. Dank Nuds. 4202. SMM V5K. Shouts out to you. Yeah, a lot of snow. We got things going on here. And like I said, for those of you, I had to go find me a cubby hole real quick. You know, so my phone don't get wet too much. You know, and I'm not too far away from my location, from my vehicle, whereas I would get a ticket. Yeah, you know, sometimes you got a gang spirit out here in the city. seeing that we are in the city of gangsters. Hey, I don't care what color you are in the crayon box. Let's just hope that you got good friends, you got good family, and that you're not on some racist nonsense like Donald Trump is, like the Trump administration is. And, you know, I know how it is. Some people don't like to talk about Trump. Some people don't like other people to talk about Trump or how bad this country is doing right now. Yeah, I know the numbers went down. It's okay. I know. But there's no one here happy today except for the billionaires. Yeah. Now I want to show you a spot. You got to wipe the snow off my, I'm wiping the snow away. But I'm going to show you what's happening here, where we at right now. Okay? Boop. That's where we at right now, okay? That's where we at right now. Now, I know you all know where that's at, okay? And if you don't know, now you know. This is a great restaurant to eat in. If you've never been here, shame on you. Okay. You know? What's up, man? Yeah. The Big Wendy. My Chicago fans downtown, y'all know exactly where this is at, okay? Y'all know where that's at. And I don't mind telling you where I'm at, because I'm home right now. I'm not out of state, but sometimes I tell you when I'm out of state, like in Colorado Springs somewhere. Oh, Mo, you never do nothing in Chicago. You never do nothing at home because you always be gone. I'm here. What am I to really say to you that you don't already know in regards to these hard times? Everybody's going through something. But if you got family members, y'all need to mend some things. Y'all need to mend some things. That's right, we're right here. We're right here. Yeah. On the LIVE. Like I said, I just left 90-degree weather to come home to this. Oh. But we're having a great time, you know. And if you've never visited Chicago, I would want to say to you that the best time to visit Chicago would be right now. Would be right now. While the snow is coming down. Whether you are in Grant Park or what they want to call the other part of Grant Park, Millennium Park, or you could be on Wabash, you could be on State Street, you know, you can be on Randolph, you could be on Dearborn, you could be on Wells, you could be on Clark. We're in the city, in the land of the gangsters. Yeah. I hope you all have a nice, I don't know, should I really call it a holiday? Or should I call it a holiday holocaust? But many of us don't have that right now, no way. And Christmas is most definitely out the question. But the Thanksgiving thing, you still have something to eat. Just maybe not as much as you would like. But you get something. Even though the devil is working all day on how to not make you alive. The devil is working every day to make sure that you are unalive. Yeah. Why did I stop walking? Hell, my phone gonna get wet, okay? I'll get back to walking in a minute. Now let me ask you another question here. Here it is, you have this pastor who had his Rolls Royce delivered to his church. Is that disgusting? A pastor driving a Rolls Royce while his pew members are driving a Buick, are driving a Chevy Equinox, are driving a Honda Accord, and he's pulling up in a Rolls Royce when he's done nothing but filled your head full of falsehood. You know, you have people that sling crack, and you have people that sling hope. And your reverends and your preachers are slinging you hope. In fact about it, I want to get back to, we were raised for a world that does not exist. Then we got more trains coming. There you go. Yeah, baby. Anyway, right? How do you all feel for being suckers right now? Being suckers to the rhythm. Being suckers to the rhythm. And like I said, I'm the #1 underrated channel on YOUTUBE. So if you want to support this channel, make sure you press the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell and the word all to help ensure that you get notifications when we upload videos here on YOUTUBE. And like I said, I've been gone a minute for about a week or so. But we're not done. No. Never give up on your dreams. Every level you get to, you got a new devil. New level, new devil. And you don't know who or where it's coming from. And sometimes you just have to say fuck it and get it on versus walking away with civility. If you can fall in the trap and get out of the trap and get your point across, we salute you. Many people can't do that. You know, I had said in one of my videos that people, let me wipe my screen right now. People give up their freedom of speech or rights for a paycheck. Some people give it up for a place to live. Yeah. Some people will sacrifice what they want to say to have a place to live. When does it stop? When do you stop? All of these people on every corner, downtown Chicago, talking about God. I don't care if it's a Jehovah's Witness. I don't care if it's a person from the Nation of Islam. I don't care if it's a Christian. I don't care if it's a Pentecostal. They all down here during the day, but at night, you know, it's no action. But where is God at in all of this? Nowhere to be found, nowhere to be seen, because we have been duped to who really is a true image of God. I'm just saying. That's why we have no power. That's why the rich gets richer and the poor gets poor, because they know who God is and you don't. I'm just saying. How do I continue to travel? I don't punch a clock. I don't have a 9 to 5. But I've got money saved up in my Social Security for the years that I have punched the clock. There. Most people who punch clock, most people, I want to specify that, most people who punch a clock is broke. Ask the average, everyday blue-collar worker. And they slave 40 to 50 hours a week, and they still broke. That shouldn't be so. That shouldn't be so. And I don't care what type of blue-collar worker you are, because it's the white-collar workers that's stealing everything, leaving you broke. And all of you voters that's out there, you all voted for the white-collar criminals. You all voted for the white-collar criminals to do what they do to you. Hey, what's going on? How you enjoying the snow in Chicago?
It's amazing.
It's amazing?
I'm from Seattle. It doesn't snow
Oh,
like that here.
shit, you from Seattle?
Yeah.
You from Kirkland? You from Snohomish? You
No,
from Bellevue? Where you
like
from?
Central District, right in the heart.
Damn!
Yeah.
Broadway Street, huh?
Sorry?
Broadway Street?
Close to it, yeah.
I'm telling you. Hey, we just out in Chicago having a ball.
Yeah.
Tell people your name.
I'm Jay.
Jay, we just out here. Oh. Right now. Damn, I've been muted all this time. Y'all should have told me something. What they say here. Don't listen to you. Your voice don't on. My voice, can you do the thug shake? Can I do the thug shake? Took his voice. I don't think the pretty girl stole his microphone. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't even see that I was not on my microphone. I'm sorry you all didn't hear me. I've been on for like a 54 minutes. We're just hanging out. I got some things to do tonight. I got some people to see. Like I said, no particular topic. Just kicking it. But next year is our year. Next year is our year. And if you are not in the mind frame to make next year your year, seeing that this year is already over, and seeing that whom we're dealing with, and you're not preparing yourself for the next year, maybe it's not your year. But me, myself, I'm preparing for that. But anyway, that's my time. for the night. And if you haven't been on my other channel, MOPOWERZ here on YOUTUBE, go check out those audiobook series. And I know I haven't put nothing up in over a month on More Powers. Give you a little time. And give me a little time to do what I need to do. We all have everyday life expenses to live by and things to do to alleviate those expenses. So that's what I've been doing, but I haven't forgot about you. Tomorrow, can't say tomorrow, it's Sunday. Tuesday I have something for you on MOPOWERZ, like 100. The last video with me in Garden of the Gods should have been on More Powers. With me being on the road a couple of weeks ago, again, should have been on More Powers. Seeing that it's a traveling and informative channel. What you got here? Way down there. I'm gonna get back out. Train. You were muted from the pretty girl on. Hey, I'm here, you all. And I'm sorry I lost you. I'm gonna get back out the car for a minute. I just thank y'all for being here tonight. Okay? I know we really didn't talk about much, but we talked about something for an hour, okay? Long enough to keep you with what's going on. Yeah. Right across the streets. And that may be the feds right behind me, okay? That may be the feds right behind me. Like, see with the flashing lights and shit? Yeah, that might be the feds, so I don't care. We ain't doing nothing. And speaking of feds, when you become a big YouTuber, for sure the feds are watching you. Not to mention the fact that a lot of YouTubers won't make it. But never give up on your dreams, whatever they are. Remember, the more that you want the light, the more that you're going to have the heat on you. If you're living a serene life, you have nothing to worry about. You may have a serene life, you just may not like the cops. But you got somebody in the back of YouTube, behind the curtains, or they will come to your door, or they will follow you. That situation that happened with Hassan Campbell when the police came to his house is real. And they'll come to yours. Somebody will call them on you. You will have people, pay people in the back of YouTube, behind the curtains to keep your channel down. How rotten of a person can you be? I'm just saying, this shit is crazy. We're going to get out of here, you all. It's your host with the THEMOSHOW Chicago, where the execution of knowledge is POWER. And like I said, if you haven't been over to my other channel, MOPOWERZ, go over to that channel and see those audiobook series that we all have left for you. Stolen Legacy, Black Man of the Nile and His Family, The Destruction of Black Civilization, As a Man Thinketh, The Chronological Order from Alchemy to Wicca, The Destruction of Black Civilization, The Fall of America, The Miseducation of the Negro, The World, 16 Crucified Saviors. And we got like another 800 videos on that channel. 800. So I'm purging, okay? And if you are into old school hip hop, gangster rap, R&B, spoken word, go over to my other channel. THEMOSHOW Classics, all one word, no space here, on YOUTUBE. And find the likes of Dion Cole, Diane Porter, Reggie Reg, Quintella, Mano, Mecca, Big Taz, and Dub, Illa Flows, J.R. Valentino, all over there. Killer Bloodline, Project Pat, and a whole host of others. Chicago Street Clips. And if you are into martial arts, go over to my last channel, Kung Fu Genius, Kick Ass. You have to punch in the Kick Ass right after Kung Fu Genius to get right directly to my channel. If not, you're going to be searching down. It's a new channel, but I have it, and it's all martial art. But needless to say, it's my time right now. We're in a big window, you all. It's your host with the most, THEMOSHOW Chicago, the #1 underrated channel here on YOUTUBE, saying peace out. Hit the subscribe button, the like, and the share, and the condiments, okay? And make sure the notification bell to ensure that you get notifications when we upload videos here on YOUTUBE. Peace out. And never give up on your DREAMS.